So today is the 3rd of June, lovely sunny day and quite warm as well, about 23 degrees Celsius, but quite windy, about 10 miles an hour wind. So looking a bit fresh at the moment, westerly wind. There's a big sock over there, you can see it. So yeah, quite strong. And the wind is coming from maybe slightly south-southwest. So yeah, I'd say it's probably 8, 9, 10 miles an hour at the moment, maybe. So today is the first day of the year where I've been able to go up in my shorts and t-shirts. I was quite excited to go up in the nice warm 23 degrees air. No, the wind is quite strong. I didn't really go far for this first initial flight, and it did actually cool off quite a lot as the sun went down and the clouds came over and obscured the sun. So I came back down, had a cup of tea, and then went back up for another hour with Gary and Lee. And I only took 5 litres of fuel with me and ran out of fuel before I got back to the airfield, so I'll show you what happens shortly. So it's coming in for a landing now for my cup of tea and my flying suit. I did experience a bit of sink on this landing here, which was interesting. Woo! Tell you what, nice to get up in a pair of shorts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I've flown in shorts yet this year.
It's not that pleasant. Got a little bit cold, so I thought I'd come back and get my flying suit. I might go up for another one. Have a cup of tea.
Hi.
Yeah, it's funny. So looking at my GPS, I was doing 10 miles an hour into wind, and then like 50.
Do you want me to tidy this up for you? Take it over.
If you just get it straight, and then I can ball it up. Yeah, thanks. So I've had a bit of a rest and the winds have calmed down a little bit. I've got my flying suit on now, had a cup of tea, and just going up for another hour's flight. Do a bit of low flying along the river, and then run out of fuel at the end, which was interesting. So at this point I do check my fuel level with my little mirror that I have to find out what the fuel is, and I see that I'm getting quite low, so I decide to turn and head straight back for the airfield, and pretty much in a straight line. So when flying, I usually fly into wind on the way out and then with a tailwind on the way back, and I've got a 41 miles an hour tailwind, which is great, so we'll get back quite quickly. And then the engine cuts out right about now. So here the engine's cut. So what I'm thinking now is, my engine is out, I can see power lines below me. If I don't make it back, what I'm going to do is make a turn and land on that track below and then walk back to the airfield. But the tailwind is so strong that by the time I get to the power lines, I kind of realise I'm going to make it towards the end of the runway anyway, so no need to worry. And then once I get to the end of the runway, I'm thinking, well, I can make it all the way back to where I want to land. So I was quite lucky to make it all the way back with no issue. What I didn't realise is that Lee is ahead, and if you can see him on the GoPro, and he's switched his engine off at 1500 feet for a nice peaceful kind of float around before he lands. So he doesn't realise that I've got an engine out, and I don't realise that he has switched his engine off, and I'm just hoping that he sees me racing back. So it all works out in the end. So I'll let you watch the landing. I'm not going to put any music on, I'll just let you experience what it's like with no engine in a paramotor.
And your bottle is there.
Hey, Sweeter! I've run out of fuel.
Have you?
Over there.
I can see it. It's empty.
So Lee is coming in for his engine off landing now.
Lee, ran out of fuel over there.
Oh, did you?
But I was at 1500 feet.
Oh, so you and I did the same thing. Because I went up to 1500 feet and I just turned off.
But I had just a perfect amount of fuel to land right here, just enough.
Wicked.
I honestly thought I had a bit more than that, because I was surprised when it cut out.
Well, the reason we both headed back was because I only went up with 7 litres.
Yeah, I only went up with 5. So, and we got the same wing.
No, it's not a night.
I ran out of fuel.
You ran out.
I ran out.
Did you land out?
No,
How did you get back then?
I had a 41 mile an hour. Well, I had a
You
40
just
mile.
glided back and had enough to get in? Yeah. Well, that's pretty... And you went round the field?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, that's pretty impressive. I had 70 kilometres an hour coming back.
Ironically, I went up to 1500 feet and I said, go right.
That's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, give me a like, click that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.